What if I told you she's never coming back, and that's the best thing that could have happened to you? Sit with that. Let it sting. Let it burn a hole straight through the illusion you've been clinging to, because deep down, you already know it. You just don't want to believe it. You're replaying every word, every memory, every what-if, like it's a movie you can somehow rewrite. But here's the truth no one wants to hear. The more you chase her, the more you lose yourself. And the second you lose yourself, you've already lost the war. Right now you're in pain. But this pain, it's not weakness, it's the raw material of transformation. This is the forge. This is where men are either broken by their emotions or rebuilt by them. Most men drown here. They beg, they spiral, they post stories hoping she sees them. They send that just checking in text. You know what that is? That's emotional slavery. That's giving your power away, wrapped in desperation. But not you, not anymore. You're not here to lick your wounds. You're here because something inside you refuses to stay weak. You're here to stop being a puppet to her silence. You're here to detach, rebuild, and become dangerous again. Not to get her back, but to get you back. You don't need her to regret losing you. You need to become the man who doesn't even flinch at the thought of her. The man she only sees in her nightmares when she realizes what she let go. This is how the power shifts. Not with noise, not with revenge, but with silence, with discipline, and with the slow, brutal rebuild of a man who no longer bleeds for people who wouldn't even wipe it up. You ready? If you're done living in the ruins of what was, if you're ready to build something stronger from the ashes, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment below. I release what I cannot control. Now, let's begin. Number 1, she's not coming back, and that's power. Let's stop pretending. She's not coming back. Not today, not tomorrow, not after she figures herself out. She made a decision. Whether it was clean or cruel, confused or calculated, it doesn't matter. She let you go. And now you've got 2 choices. Keep clinging to hope like it's a life raft, or drop the illusion and start swimming. The sooner you accept that she's not coming back, the sooner the power shifts back into your hands. Because chasing something that's already walked away, that's self-abandonment disguised as love. You think holding on shows strength? Nope. Real strength is in the release. It's looking reality in the face without flinching. It's standing in front of the mirror and saying, she's gone. Good. Now I can stop lying to myself and get to work. The moment you stop begging life to give her back is the moment life starts giving you back to yourself. Understand this. The human mind can endure almost anything except confusion, and that's what you're stuck in. Confused, waiting, hoping. But Stoicism teaches you one thing above all. Focus only on what you can control. You can't control her feelings, her choices, or who she's texting at midnight, but you can control how you respond. You can control what kind of man you become in the aftermath. And here's the dark truth she'll never admit. Your silence, your acceptance, your evolution. That's what haunts her. Not the text, not the apology, not the "I still miss you" post. It's the fact that you stopped looking back. If you're done making decisions from a place of weakness, if you're ready to take back control, comment below. I master my emotions. They do not master me. Number 2, emotional control is the new revenge. Let's clear something up. Revenge isn't loud. It's not showing off a new girl or posting thirst traps hoping she watches your story. That's weakness in disguise. Real revenge, it's silence. It's emotional control. It's mastering your reactions so completely that nothing she does, even if it's on purpose, can pull you out of character. Because the moment she can make you react, she still owns real estate in your mind. And that means she still wins. You think she left and forgot about you? Nope. She's watching. Maybe not every day, maybe not directly, but trust, she's observing the aftershocks. And when you don't collapse, when you don't beg, post cryptic quotes, or spiral into self-pity, that's when the doubt creeps into her. That's when she starts asking herself, did I actually matter to him at all? And that is the power shift. Stoicism isn't about suppressing emotions. It's about mastering them. It's about training your nervous system to stop handing control over to people who hurt you. She doesn't need another emotional display. She needs to feel your absence like a void. She needs to see a man so composed, so unmoved, that it unsettles her. Because emotional control is a language most people don't speak. And when you speak it fluently, the whole dynamic changes. She expected chaos. Give her composure. She expected heartbreak. Show her peace. She expected obsession. Show her indifference. If you're done giving people the keys to your reactions, if you're ready to lead with discipline, comment below. My silence speaks louder than my pain. Number 3. The cut is the cure. No contact isn't a strategy. It's a declaration. It says, I don't beg, I don't chase, I don't tolerate breadcrumbs. Cutting her off completely, phone, social, mutual friends if you have to, isn't about punishing her. It's about saving yourself. Because every time you leave that door cracked open, you're not healing, you're waiting. And waiting is just suffering on a leash. You think one more message will fix it? Nope. That message is a drug. And just like any addiction, the more you use it, the weaker you become. Every time you break no contact, you send a clear message. I still need your approval to feel okay. But the man you're becoming? He doesn't need validation from someone who walked away. Cutting her off isn't cruelty, it's clarity. It's you telling the universe, I'm done choosing people who don't choose me. It's how you stop negotiating with your own self-worth. The silence isn't about her missing you, it's about you finally hearing yourself again, your thoughts, your goals, your hunger, because all that energy you've been pouring into her, it's been starving your evolution. Think of no contact like cauterizing a wound. It burns, yeah, but it stops the bleeding. And once the bleeding stops, everything changes. You think she'll forget you? Nope, she'll feel the vacuum where your energy used to live. And that silence? It's louder than anything you could ever say. If you're done bleeding for someone who won't even hand you a bandage, if you're ready to let the silence speak, comment below. My absence is my boundary. Number 4. You were the prize, she just forgot. Let's get something straight. She didn't leave because you weren't good enough. She left because you forgot you were. Somewhere along the way, you put her on a pedestal and started shrinking to keep her comfortable. You stopped leading. You stopped commanding respect. You stopped being the man she was originally drawn to. And when that happened, she didn't lose interest in you. She lost interest in the version of you who made her the center of his world. Attraction fades when a man forgets his value. And here's the dark psychology behind it. People don't chase what they already own. When you made her the reward, she stopped playing the game. When you made her the source of your happiness, you killed the mystery. You want to flip the power, start acting like the prize again, not out of arrogance, but out of truth, because you were never supposed to orbit her. You were supposed to move like a sun and let her choose whether to stay in your gravity. Women are drawn to presence, to direction, to a man on mission. If your emotional state rises and falls based on her attention, you've already lost. But when you walk like you know who you are, what you want, and what you won't tolerate, that energy is magnetic. You don't need to prove anything. You need to remember everything. You are the table. You always were. And when you start acting like it again, trust me, she'll notice. Whether she says it or not, she'll feel it. That quiet power, that calm indifference, that shift from please stay to this is what it costs to be in my life. If you're done shrinking to fit someone else's frame, if you're ready to walk like the prize again, comment below. I remember who I am. Number 5. Turn grief into grind. Pain is inevitable, but what you do with it, that's power. She left. It hurt. You broke down, replayed memories, questioned your worth. That's human. But now it's time to stop bleeding in the shadows and start building in silence. The grief isn't your enemy, it's fuel, it's raw, unfiltered energy, and if you don't convert it into purpose, it will rot into self-pity. You don't get stronger by numbing it, you get stronger by using it. Every great man has a moment when he gets broken, a betrayal, a loss, a rock bottom that could have ended him. But instead of collapsing, he went quiet. He started waking up early, training harder, working longer, building something that couldn't be taken from him again. That's what you do now. You stop texting her and start writing your goals down. You stop checking her page and start checking your discipline, because while she's moving on thinking you'll always be there, you're turning pain into precision. This isn't about proving her wrong. It's about proving you were never the one who was lacking. It's about becoming a version of yourself so focused, so relentless, that the man she knew wouldn't even recognize the man you've become. That's the power of the grind. It doesn't just distract you, it transforms you. It gives your pain purpose. And the best part? You don't need anyone to see it. Let your results speak. If you're done using heartbreak as a reason to fall apart, if you're ready to let it fuel your rise, comment below, I turn pain into progress. Number 6. She misses the man you stopped being. Here's the part no one talks about. She doesn't miss you. She misses the version of you she first met, the man who had confidence, direction, mystery, the one who made her feel like she had to earn his time. But somewhere along the line you shifted. You got comfortable, you got emotional, you got predictable, and when that happened, the polarity died, not because you weren't enough, but because you stopped being the man who didn't need her to feel enough. This is what dark psychology reveals. Attraction isn't about love, it's about tension. The moment she felt like she had you completely, the chase ended. And when the chase ends, desire fades. You became accessible, always available, always explaining, apologizing, accommodating. And that version of you? That's not the one she was drawn to. That's the version she knew she could leave without consequence. Now here's where you take your power back. You don't chase her. You don't try to prove you've changed. You become the man you were and then surpass him. You go back to the edge. You embrace discomfort. You raise your standards, set boundaries, and move like you don't need anyone to validate you. Because when you become that man again, strong, focused, unbothered, that's the version she can't forget. The one who walked away from the fire without looking back. Let her miss that man. Not the one who begged, not the one who broke, but the one who rebuilt. Quietly, relentlessly, alone. If you're done trying to win her back with weakness, if you're ready to become the man she should have never left, comment below, I return to who I was, and then I evolve. Number 7, don't replace her. Replace your identity. The instinct after a breakup: fill the void, swipe right, find a rebound, get validation from someone new so you don't have to sit with the silence she left behind. But here's the truth: replacing her doesn't fix the wound, it just hides it. You don't need another woman right now. You need a new identity. The version of you that got attached, needy, emotionally reactive, that man has to die. Not because he was weak, but because he was unfinished. This is your chance to evolve, to build a self-concept so solid that no relationship could ever define you again. You were never meant to belong to anyone. You were meant to belong to yourself. And until that happens, every replacement will just be another mask over the same pain. This is where you ask yourself the real question: who do I want to become? Not for her, not to level up so she regrets leaving, but for you. For the version of you who knows deep down that he was never meant to chase, beg, or break over anyone. You become a man of presence, purpose, power. And once that identity locks in, you'll stop asking, when will I move on? Because you'll realize you already have. Women come and go. But your identity? That's what dictates your value. And when your value is self-generated, no one can take it from you. If you're done patching holes with people, if you're ready to become unshakable from within, comment below. I replace pain with purpose. I become who I was meant to be. Number 8. Master the art of Stoic detachment. Let me be clear. Detachment isn't apathy. It's power. It's the ability to care deeply without falling apart, to love fully without losing yourself. Stoic detachment is what separates the man who gets controlled from the man who controls himself. You're not here to become numb. You're here to become unmoved, and that changes everything. She left. You felt it. Good. Now it's time to stop reacting and start observing. Stop needing closure, answers, or validation. You don't need her to explain why she left. You don't need her to see your worth. You need to master the art of letting go, not because you're cold, but because you're free. This is the core of Stoicism. You own nothing, not her love, not her loyalty, not even tomorrow. Everything external is borrowed. And once you accept that, you stop clinging, you stop chasing, you stop being a prisoner to outcomes. That's when life opens up. That's when your mind gets sharp, your actions get deliberate, and your energy becomes magnetic. People feel when you're detached, not bitter, not resentful, just unavailable to drama. And that kind of peace, that's what draws people in. Ironically, the moment you stop needing her is the moment she might notice you again. But by then, you won't care. Because this version of you doesn't orbit anyone. He chooses, he filters, he protects his peace like it's sacred, because it is. If you're done being ruled by outcomes, if you're ready to live in full control, comment below, I need nothing. I control everything within. Number 9, her regret is her burden, not your victory. Let's get one thing straight. Your healing isn't about making her regret. That's still giving her power. That's still building your self-worth around her reaction. And that's not freedom. That's just revenge in a prettier outfit. You don't level up to make her watch. You level up so you never need to look back. Sure, she might regret it. Maybe not today, maybe not publicly, but at some point, something will remind her of you, the way you made her feel, the way you were solid when others weren't. And that regret, that's hers to carry. But don't let it be your fuel. Because if you heal just to hurt her, you're still chained to her, and a man who's chained to anyone's emotions, even in success, is still not free. Real power is when you grow in silence, when you evolve and don't announce it, when you move on and don't need her to know. That's when the shift is complete, when her regret doesn't move you at all. Because your life is no longer built around proving anything, it's built around peace, discipline, purpose. So if she comes back, it's not because you chased her. It's because your absence echoed louder than your presence ever did. And even then, it's not your job to catch her fall. You're not her safety net. You're the man who outgrew the version of himself who ever begged for a second chance. If you're done needing her regret to feel whole, if you're ready to rise for you, comment below, I owe her nothing. I owe myself everything. Number 10. She let go of a man who was becoming a god. In the end, she didn't leave a broken man. She left a becoming one. She let go before the transformation was complete, before the pain forged the power, before the silence built the discipline. And now, she wouldn't even recognize what you're becoming, because the man you were when she left, he died. And in his place, a force was born, calm, focused, detached, and undeniable. This isn't about becoming some cold, emotionless machine. It's about rising to a level where her opinion no longer defines your worth, where her exit no longer stirs your emotions, where your value is so rooted in who you are that no one, no woman, no betrayal, no silence can shake it. That's God energy, quiet, dangerous, unapologetic. She let go of the version of you that still needed her to feel whole. But now you're past that. You don't need her validation. You don't need her return. You don't even need her memory. You've outgrown the cycle. You've burned the old identity. You've stepped into something sacred, full control of your mind, your emotions, and your energy. And if one day she does look back and realizes what she lost, that's between her and her decisions. You're too far ahead to turn around, because gods don't chase, they ascend. If you're done being the version of yourself she left behind, if you're ready to evolve into the one she never deserved, Comment below. I rise without resentment. That's the transformation. From heartbreak to high ground. From attachment to authority. You just flipped the entire power dynamic without saying a word. So now you know, she didn't break you, she revealed you, showed you the cracks, the wounds, the places you were still small. But instead of staying shattered, you chose something rare. You chose discipline over despair, silence over reaction, power over pain. That's not just healing, that's rebirth. You stopped chasing closure. You stopped needing her to see your worth. And in that stillness, in that ruthless self-honesty, you became dangerous again, unavailable to manipulation, immune to emotional games, focused, controlled, untouchable. She lost a man who was still learning his value. But you found a man who's done forgetting it. This isn't the end of your story, it's the beginning of a new one. One where you don't seek validation, you move with certainty. One where you don't fold for love, you filter it. One where your peace is earned, guarded, and non-negotiable. Now it's your move. What kind of man are you becoming? Who do you choose to be when no one's watching? If you're ready to leave the pain behind, if you're ready to rebuild in silence and rise without apology, like the video, subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment below, I don't chase, I evolve. This is Stoic Blessing. Stay sharp, stay grounded, and never forget, your peace is the flex.